Oh, and please take on Disney. You guys saw that poll that survey that came out today?
Disney's doing fucking with stocks, Disney stocks, just in terms of like what everyone thinks about the company. Oh, everyone loves Disney. Everyone hates DeSantis, though. Yeah,
this was an amazing. So a national survey from Navigator Research. They polled people. Excuse me. They polled people in every month in terms of the favorability of various companies and politicians or whatever. And so the favorability of Disney in May of last year, May 2022, was plus 32. 63% was favorable for Disney, 32% unfavorable. So it was a plus 32. Fast forward now to June of this year, more than a year later, it's basically the same. It's a plus 31. They lost a point. Oh, well. That could just be, the plus and minus, it happens. With Ron DeSantis, though, back in November of last year when they polled people, he had a plus 2 favorability rating. Fast forward now, what is it, like 6, 7, 8, about 8 months? Negative 16 favorability rating. More unfavorable than favorable. 48% of people surveyed have an unfavorable view of Ron DeSantis. I mean, he basically got blown away by Disney. Right. Yeah, he got...
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, people...
Disney is winning.
That's why the right is so detached from reality. Like, we on the left, we obviously have our critiques of companies like Disney from a leftist perspective. But it's more of a critique of an overall corporatist, big major company, corporation, not paying enough taxes,
copyright law,
extending copyright. These are legit issues, but we're not going after Disney for their content. No. But the right literally thinks that the country is turning against Disney when they went to war. And I don't know if you guys talk to anyone who's outside of the political bubble, but people generally like Disney. It's people the vacation destination for families is Disney World.
If you talk to normies, they don't understand this. Normies are just what the fuck? Wait, what's the culture war? And it's Disney is woke. And I was well, it's kind of awkward because Disney basically has these random small gay characters now that can be edited out of international sales and stuff like that. They're kind of trying to have more representation, but otherwise I can't explain it. I can't explain it to normies. I can't normies to say what is going on right now.
I follow a bunch of Disney World blogs because of when I went to Disney. You have to actually if you go to Disney, it's a whole thing. You got to actually do research to make sure you maximize your time there.
Disney adult? Are you?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not a Disney adult in terms of I mean, I really enjoy going, but I'm not thinking about it when I'm not there. When I'm there, I'm zoned in, but I'm not in New York City right now, dreaming of being at the Magic Kingdom. But it's amazing to see the only time I really saw the hardcore Disney fans go after Disney, the company, over the past year or two, is when they were actually defending the workers who wanted Disney to pay them more, and there was a strike or something, and that's because, and the reason why is because they love Disney so much that they realize that the Disney cast members at the park are the reason why their Disney experience is so great, and they feel like they should be compensated for making the Disney experience so great. So that's how hardcore people love Disney, that the only time they speak against the company is to thank the workers for maximizing the Disney experience. You're not gonna take down Disney, and I think it's backfiring on them big time.
Yeah.
You can get fired if you're a Disney employee and you take off your costume in the middle of the street. They'll fire you on the spot. You can't remove the magic from the scenario. The workers' rights in Disney theme parks is horrifying. Yeah.
Well, to be fair to them, if a little kid sees Mickey Mouse take his head off, they're gonna have nightmares.
That's true. And the people who work there, though, The people who work there, though, are hardcore dedicated, and they definitely don't get paid enough. Like, they are basically, it's not just a service job. Like, they are literally like performers. Even the people who are just doing a service job, like, you know, selling popcorn or whatever, they put on a performance based on where they are in the park to match the theme of that particular area in the park. They definitely deserve a lot more than they get paid. And on top of all that, they got to live in Florida.